Oh. Here's a story you can appreciate.
What's that?
Oh. We were sitting in the assistant principal's office this morning. Everybody's catching their breath before the day started, and I don't even know how we got on the subject, but John said, Higgins said early on when I was first an assistant principal, George beeps and says, "John, I need you in here, please." So he goes into his office, and he's got this kid who I guess he's known the family for years, and he's been busted with a bad early. And we're waiting on Dad, and Dad shows up, and George explains the situation, what occurred, and how he was found out, yada yada. Dad kind of sits there for a couple seconds and gathers himself, and then he says, "Son, I'm disappointed, but I'll always love you." And then the kid says, "I love you too, Dad." He says, "And I kid you not, Greg, I turned to look to George to see what his response is going to be." He says, "And I know exactly what it's going to be." And he goes, he starts blushing. He says, "And that was my cue. I went." And just walked right out. He said there was nothing I could add to that conversation. Kid runs all right.
Mm-hmm. Get down there in a hurry.
Hey, Matt's got another pitch in him. That's a good start.
I got the cap off too.
It's a good way to film. Mm-hmm. Joe said on Sunday, he said, "No disrespect to Rick Moyer, but this is his most feel-good look." I didn't want to tell him that it looks nice, but there's been times where it was nicer than this, because you have a much cleaner edge line. And told him that one year when we got that reel mower from the country club, and we overseeded the infield with ryegrass. We were cutting that sucker twice a day.
Put some of that on my head. Keep buying this volumizing shampoo. It does not work.
Taylor Myers. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Samir got the starting right. Not only is it his first start of the summer, it's his first start in the history of baseball. Watch his feet out there, boy. Be a little antsy.
Kidding me.
That's a carryover from the stellar infield that he took today.
That's why infield's so damn important. And back to work.
Well, there he is. I was looking for Jesse. He's hitting fifth. last year when we were getting ready to start practices indoors for Junior Legion, I talked to Dave Dixon. I said, is there anybody new that would be interested in playing for Cochran? He said, yeah, I think we have one other kid. I said, who's that? And he said, we've got a 13-year-old. So what's his name? He said, Jesse Stack. I know him. So he shows up the first day, and we did stretching and run as we always did, and we always did defensive work first. He's not the greatest defender in the world. We moved to offense. He took about 3 swings. Yeah.